So there are 3 reasons that are preventing you from holding a handstand. And what it is, a lot of people always think the balance component, which it most certainly definitely is. Everyone always thinks like, yeah, I need decent strength, but there's something that you need, and it's actually a prerequisite to get a handstand, is the mobility side of things. And a lot of you are gonna fall in 2 camps. One of you may actually have a handstand, but you have banana back severely, looks really kind of quite poor, and you're really struggling to achieve that nice line that a lot of people get. And 2, you may not actually have a handstand, you've plateaued, you're not making much progress, and it's probably because you're lacking a lot of mobility. You're either in one of those 2 camps and you're going to benefit from this mobility circuit. What I want you to do first though is actually test how poor or how good your mobility actually is. So what I want you to do is to take a seat up against a wall, any wall, make sure it's nice and straight though. Sit as close as you can to that wall. I want your spine touching the wall from pretty much every what do you call it? Every spine, every segment of your spine to be touching the wall, obviously besides your neck. From there, I want your elbows completely straight, face forward, hands this way as well, and then your hand in line with the shoulders. So not out this way, nice and straight. From there, I want you to raise up as high as you can and try and get the back of your palm to touch the wall without arching your back. So what you may be at, so you may be somewhere around here and you just can't hold it any higher, or you're touching, but your upper back is lifting off the wall. If you're either one of those, then you need to work on your mobility. So what I want you to do is follow this 5-minute circuit, literally do it as frequently as you can, at least daily. In the morning, do it at night, do it post-workout, whatever's gonna be kind of consistent with you, but you need to get it in daily, super important. Then I also want you to do this test once a week. You're gonna see your progression and you're gonna see how much of a difference this actually makes. Let's get into that circuit. Okay, so that quick 5-minute circuit, we'll work through this together. As I said, this is such a game changer. All you need is a floor. I've just got a towel, definitely try to get a mat. You can use whatever, it really doesn't matter. And obviously a chair, just to do some of the chest stretches, as well as a wall. So first exercise we're doing is a Y raise, and we are starting in 5, 4,
3, 2, 1, go.
So we're doing Y raises here. We're trying to keep our nose on the floor, our arms as completely extended as we can, and we're raising our hands as high as we possibly can. Also keep your core engaged. I think that's a really important cue.
Halfway there.
But really trying to extend up as much as you can. You should be quite fatigued. Trying to also have a bit of a pause at the top, and you try not to extend up like I am with my thoracic now. So raising only with your hands.
2, 1, rest.
So we're taking 15 seconds on here. We're moving to that next exercise. And here we're doing a chair stretch, but we're having a bit of an arm raise while we're doing this as well. So we'll get into that in 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go.
So getting into that stretch, feeling that, and then raising one arm, bringing it back down, going back into that stretch, feeling your lats, raising up. Then every single rep, try and get further and further into it. Making sure that you're not arching. You're not arching your back, you're trying to keep it nice and rounded. Get the stretch, raise up, come back down, and keep that consistently going. Should be quite difficult, should be feeling a stretch, and only small
3,
raises.
2, 1, rest.
Take your rest. We're gonna be moving on to a wall stretch now. So find a wall, similar to how we're doing it with the actual testing thing now, but we're going to be doing raises. So hands out to the side, raising up as high as you possibly can. It may not look exactly like mine because my mobility is quite good, but try to get your hands as close as you can to that wall. Doesn't have to be quick movements. Feel the stretch, get as high as you can. If you want to make it harder, you can place a towel on your back to get a little bit more of a stretch as well. See how you go. But just trying to get all the way up to the top, raising nice and high,
3,
coming back down.
2, 1, rest.
Sweet, so you can see here consistently about 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. This last stretch, we're going to just do a lat stretch. The same thing we were doing with the previous one, but I want you to get your elbows to touch now.
2, 1,
And go as deep as you can into that stretch. But for this one, we're only going for 15 seconds. So we're just doing it like a hold. You should be really feeling your lats now. Should be quite difficult.
halfway there.
Okay, so now take your 15 seconds of rest and we're gonna go through all of that once again. All right, so let's get that down into it.
2, 1.
And we're starting once again with those Y raises. So same thing again, straight, nice and high. Just trying to see if you can raise up higher and higher each time. No need to rush this. Spend as much time in that top position as you feel like you can.
Halfway there.
Also try and shrug high and then back. So you're really trying to reach as far forward as you can, really extending nice and back. Should be feeling your traps, read out those deeper shoulder structures.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Really, really good exercise. You can add that into your training warm-ups as well. So now we're coming back down to that chair stretch once again. Here, we're trying to progressively overload. So try and get deeper and deeper each time. Your shoulders should be starting to open up a little bit more as well. And let's go back into that stretch. Get the stretch, raise up with one arm, deeper into it, raise up again. Making sure that upper back isn't arching as well, yeah? Keep it nice and round in that core
Halfway
engaged.
there.
Raise up, back down, deeper into it, raising up. And look, this is quite difficult for me as well, as you can see. It shouldn't be easy.
3,
Really getting those deeper structures
2,
activated.
1, rest.
Last couple exercises. As I said, you could literally do this twice a day. It's not overly fatiguing. The frequency is gonna be the most important thing to really get those shoulders open.
3, 2, 1.
And let's go into that wall stretch now, guys. So as I said, you can use a towel, wrap up the towel and kind of put it around your back just to get a little bit more depth and open up those shoulders even more if you can. Otherwise, keep going with how you're doing it. Should be feeling your shoulders a fair bit, because I definitely am. Getting as deep as you can. It's not about quick movements here. It's about trying to keep contact the whole time.
1, rest.
And now we're going back to that last exercise, almost done. We're just doing that stretch now as well, yeah?
3, 2,
Elbows in,
go.
shifting back, and then open up those shoulders. So trying to get your thoracic as deep as you can. So your upper back deep, but keep it rounded. You're not trying to arch, you want to keep it rounded, core engaged, shift down. Should be feeling it
Halfway there.
in those lats really excessively. Great exercise. Oh, and that was the guys. So as I said, go through this as consistently as you can. Obviously, you want to be working on your balance component too throughout this phase 2. So I'd watch this video to kind of give you some insight in terms of the balance. I'll put the link in my bio. Sorry, the link in the description. Be a huge game changer for you. All the best with your training though. Let's go.